Hey, goofball.
What's up?
You gonna work on your Jeep in your new t-shirt?
Is that right?
Much better.
Today I'd like to talk to you about contentment versus ambition. It's a conflict most people have at one point or another. It seems like we're bombarded with messages reminding us to set goals, to be the best we can to change the world. And we're told that once you set a goal and reach it, you have to make a new one and keep going and keep grinding. Hi there, I'm D. Dutch Yeager, and welcome back to the #1 place where you can come to get information, not affirmations. And stick around because we hope to empower and inspire you by prioritizing personal development through self-reflection. Now, on the other side of the coin, we've always had people tell us you need to slow down, you need to step back, you need to smell the roses. So which one is it? Do we need to be go-getters, or do we need to be content in what we have and take it easy? Which one of those is right? Goal after endless goal, or chill out and live in the moment? I think a lot of people get hung up because they believe it's one or the other. But is it really? I believe it's a mix, it's a balance. Sometimes in your life, contentment is the majority and ambition is second place. And other times in your life, you need to kick ambition into first place and contentment, drops to second place. Take my Jeep, for instance. It's well over 20 years old, and I can afford a brand new one if I want to, but I love my Jeep, but I have to take care of it. It's clean on the inside and out, runs perfect, purrs like a kitten, but stuff like this happens. Hear that? So I need to replace that today, and I'm going to talk to you while I do it. You see it popping there? So that's what we're replacing today. Had to put my jacket on, it's a little chilly out here. You can start off by asking yourself, what kind of value will I bring to the world? The answers are different for everyone, but the answers lie within. Only you know what your priorities are. Can you be both content and ambitious at the same time? Things look a lot different when we realize that our lives may have different meanings at different times. I got this in there so the light goes off. I'm too lazy to disconnect the battery. Some people never think about how they could help others. Their whole world revolves around how people can help them, what they can get from someone, not what they can give to someone. These are sad people, discontent with everything and not wanting to do anything for themselves. Yeah, it's definitely the same part. Now if I can get it up in there, that's another thing. I had to use a fish to get it in there. But when it comes to contentment and ambition, you can be both at once. They are not opposites. They actually complement each other. You can have peace, contentment at the same time as being a real go-getter. They are not inconsistent concepts. There can be problems though. I think most of the time tension is created when ambitious people are driven by a lack of contentment. If it's a quest for stuff you're on, and that's the only motivating factor, then it's not going to matter how many things you accumulate. I saw a bumper sticker once that stated, "Those that die with the most toys wins." It may be a silly bumper sticker, but I've known people who acted like that was actually their life motto. On the other hand, how do you motivate yourself to make sacrifices to reach your goals when you are content where you are? Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Peace is not merely a distant goal we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal." The way I look at it is what I call active contentment. It's about being content with who you are and what you're doing in the moment, while simultaneously maintaining a vision for the future. Here's a few ideas for you to think about. 1. Take a little time out of each day just for you. This alone time can be spent doing light exercise, reading a book, listening to music, or playing an instrument. This is not time to study a new language or do goal setting. This time is just for you. 2. Write down 2 to 3 things that you're grateful for today. When I wake up every morning, I sit at the edge of my bed for a minute and think of what I'm grateful for that morning. Some people like to write them down later in the day in their journals. Taking stock of everything you have right now can help ease the pressure in stressful times. I have a short video about being grateful you may want to check out. 3. Once a week, go over your life plan. A life plan is a set of goals. There's both short-term goals, perhaps for the week, and long-term goals for the month or a year or 10 years. Being able to check off smaller goals will help motivate you. Momentum is always a powerful force. We're good. Now I just got to put everything back together and we're golden. So this is all set, all put back together. Only thing I have left to do is my window crank. I don't know if you ever taken one of these off, but they're held in place by this little clip. It's like a 3/4 round clip. We call them Jesus clips because when you're prying them off, if you're not careful, they'll take off on you, bounce around, and you go, "Oh, Jesus, I lost my clip." But it's getting dark here early. Sucks. So you put it in like that. Easiest way to do it. One of these work great too. Perfect. Easy job, didn't take too long. Good as new, lasts another 100,000 miles. Last but not least, keep in mind that there's almost nothing that you have to do. This is your life, and though it's good to be motivated, sometimes you just need to relax and slow down a bit. Be careful not to take the self-help concept to the extreme. Don't lose track of why you are doing something. Active contentment is growth. It's a state of mind. Try it. You'll like it. Juice.